It's, kept growing. It's never been the same. Like my hair used to be very, 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 very thick, and the texture was different. It was like more silky. It's never been like that again. After that, I went on living, didn't think anything was wrong. I ended up getting pregnant, not from the same guy. This was a different guy. And soon after I got pregnant, I moved down here to Florida with my mom. And down here, I got sick and I ended up getting a really bad cough. Like it would not go away. It was bad. Like it lasted forever. It was a hard cough. It would not go away. So my mom took me to the doctors. They thought it was just a cough, so they sent me with cough medicine, sent me on my way. Again, I thought I was fine. Kept living life. I ended up moving back up north to be around my friends, and that's when I went to see the prenatal doctor. They asked me if they could do an HIV test. I told them yes. And then 2 weeks later, they called me and said that I needed to come back in for more testing. Of course, I'm young. I'm not thinking anything. I go in, two doctors take me in a room, and they tell me that I've tested positive for HIV. And they also go on to tell me, because this was when we didn't have the great medications that we do today, they also go on to tell me that I probably have 5 years to live max. So I am devastated. I go into shock. I don't cry, I just go into shock. I walk home from the clinic and I feel like everybody that is looking at me can tell that I have HIV. It's the weirdest feeling in the world. But after that, I heard that my friend ended up dying. He was in and out of the hospital a lot, and then he ended up eventually passing away from AIDS, of course. Um, After that, I had my first son, and then all of my children are negative um, because I've been undetectable for many, many, many years. I kind of found out I was positive around the same year that the good HIV meds came out. Like the first medication that I was put on was AZT, which was one of the very first HIV medications back then. But soon after, I was able to get on art therapy, which is the cocktail of the good medicines. So yeah, I've just been living my life since then. I mean, I could go on and on about what's happened since then. I've never been sick again. Um, HIV related. I did have COVID, but that's it. Like the medicines are a game changer. Not only do they keep you healthy, but you also cannot transmit the virus. That's why all three of my kids are negative. So yeah, basically that's my HIV story in a nutshell. Um, just be careful out there. You can't trust anybody.